Hello, this is Bro Numero Dos here from CBF Bro Time. Today I am going to be showcasing just a few of the Ninjago rebooted vehicles. I know that they're on to Tournament of Elements now, but I only have one set from that series. And of the sets I do have from rebooted, I'm going to show just the vehicles today. So this is part one of the vehicle showcase. I'm going to start with the smallest vehicles and move to the largest vehicles. We'll start off with Lloyd's motorcycle. Not really much features to it other than it just rides like a motorcycle, but it does have cool blades on it, and of course it is mostly green because Lloyd is the Green Ninja. Not really much to show for this, so moving on. The next vehicle that is sizable is the Hover Hunter. This here is the Hover Hunter. It is one of the Ninjroid vehicles, which appears more in the Ninjago rebooted series. It's got a couple of blades covering the sky, which are kind of delicate and fall off a lot. It's also got flick fire missiles right in here. And another thing it has is, this got a few blades on it, and of course this spinning saw blade, which is terrifying. And probably the coolest function is that when you roll it on the ground, the saw blade actually spins, because there is this wheel that rolls on the ground and spins the saw blade. So that's definitely the more cooler function of this vehicle, which makes it have some realistic functions as though there's an actual motor running it. The next size-up vehicle may not have a whole lot of features, but it most definitely is the most terrifying vehicle. We have Cyrus Borg's evil version in this tread motorcycle. But one of the main features it actually does have is these things are meant to tear up the ground because they have wheels on them, and when they roll, they do tear up the ground. It's also got a lot of blades, probably too many blades, and it runs on treads. The detachable version is just Cyrus Borg with his little mechanical leg thing, only this time it's evil, with axe blades and swords and stuff in his weird cyborg face. Next to be showcased, at least in my collection, is the Kai Fighter. The Kai Fighter is a pretty cool vehicle. It's one of the ones the Ninja hacked into. Basically, it's got a couple of fire missiles up here, special cockpit for rebooted Kai, and these cool wings in the back. One of the things about these wings is their special function, which allows them to be pushed on this little knob here, and it actually expands the wings behind to make it look more like a rocket ship, and then you can just pull them back, which actually requires a lot more effort to put it into its original form. But basically that's the Kai Fighter. It's also got a couple of blades on the nose. And the final vehicle we'll be showcasing today is actually split into two vehicles. First, it just looks like one, but really this is Jay's thing and Cole's thing split into one. At first, this is riding mode like this, with a little cockpit for Jay in here and a couple of cannons. But believe it or not, Cole is riding back seat, and this splits off to turn into Cole's rebooted mech, which is pretty cool. It's got fully armored place for Cole to stand, then it's got like swords with guns on them, so you can stab someone and then push them against the wall and shoot a cannon at them. It's kind of a double function. And then there's Jay's vehicle, which at first you can see the blades sticking out and a few little laser looking things, but believe it or not, the cockpit does this to flip it open into this much cooler version, lined with little heat-seeking missiles and little laser type gun things that just pop open and then can be flipped back to make it armored so that when he's traveling and being shot at, he can armor it, and then once he wants to attack, he can flip it open and do this. So that's pretty cool function. And that is all for today. Thank you for watching.